And we are going to get started here with our first matchup, game one between Frank and Ibar in 3, 2, 1, pills. And we are going to get off and running for game number one.
All
You see
right.
Ibar choosing high speed, Frank choosing medium speed.
And I like this play from Ibar right off the bat. Plays a thing that looks stupid but isn't. It was really great planning with his vertical placement in case of horizontal getting cleared later, and that did come to pass. So he had a very nice, efficient first clear. Meanwhile, Frank is definitely going to town. He has almost no red left in easily available on his board, so he's having to find ways to use red that may happen very far in the future. Has some
And you can
ideas.
also notice he's also having going to be running out of yellow at some point in the future as well. By the looks of it, he's probably going to go for a horizontal play on that blue there in the middle row. That will give him a bit of a drop there for that pile of red he has on top. That looks like it's probably going to be the strategy for that. And
But
yeah,
at the
he's
moment,
got that set up perfectly.
Ibar is holding on to a little bit of a lead here. Maybe 6 or 7 virus lead. So I think we're seeing some great play here.
Yeah, Ibar's only down to 1. He's going to be out at 111. Very good speed by Ibar. Great start going into level 7.
He is putting on the heat. Let's go.
Doing a great job. Just putting down the pedal to the metal. That's what we'd love to see. We'd love to see those hard, aggressive plays, and this is going to be a little scary, and gets the cross for Frank, and he's out at 132. Oh, that was a scary little top there, but he's back on level 7.
Definitely. Yeah, the end of that level for Frank was a little bit frustrating. He just wasn't getting any red, and that was the only thing he had left. And it wasn't like that was because of wasting red earlier in the round. He was doing a pretty efficient job, so just wasn't getting enough red pills.
Yeah, just
But
wasn't getting
what we're seeing here
the right
is
things.
Ibar has just gone straight to town on level 7 here, still holding on to a 6 or 7 virus lead over Frank. So
he's doing a really good job of just making sure that he's not doing any sort of long drops. Like a lot of the drops we're seeing are like 1 or 2. He's not having any of those like long pill drops that we're kind of accustomed to seeing from players like, me, people who are not so good. But he's doing a great job. So you can see there, there's a little zero drop there, and he's just maintaining that speed very nicely. He's down to 3 viruses, but Frank is down to 2. So Frank has managed to narrow the gap once again, and now Ibar is searching for blues, and he's having a tough time.
Yeah, Ibar just got slammed with a level that had lots of blue viruses, and that gave Frank a chance to come back, and he's now pulled ahead, getting out of level 7 at a 255. But Ibar just 5 seconds behind, getting out at a 3 minutes.
Ibar's got to be thanking his lucky stars that double blue popped up, because he had nowhere else to put that last couple of pills. So fortune smiles upon thee for Ibar. Frank now going to about 24 remaining on 22, on level 8. He's got a bit of a blue-yellow heavy top side that's about to turn blue-red.
Yeah, there's only 2 yellow viruses left on his board with 19 to go, so that's pretty unusual. Looks like he'll be looking for some horizontals on the red on the left to open up his access to the bottom few rows on the left. Meanwhile,
he's going to have a nice clear if he sees it.
Absolutely having trouble getting access to his red. Going to get a little bit of it here, but just really struggling to get down to it.
And you saw that cross there. He managed to clear it away. He's down to 6. Ibar having a little trouble with yellows. He's down to 14, so it's an 10 virus lead now for Frank. And there's another cross. He's going to go for the horizontal play, and he'll be out of 8 at 414. He's on a very good pace to finish this very quickly.
And once again, Ibar stuck in the situation where he's just waiting for so much blue.
There's a good zero drop there from Ibar, doing his best to try to keep those drop times to a minimum. And yeah, he had to sacrifice a bit of time there, but now he's gonna be able to get out with one last blue, and he's out at 447.
Look at this tuck by Frank. Just went halfway across the screen practically. He has made a little bit of a misplay with the red yellow in columns 6 and 7 or 5 and 6 there. He was lining up to clear the red horizontally and get a nice combo with the yellow and blue underneath and had to clear that away. So that's become garbage now. But he is doing his best to clear that up. Meanwhile, Ibar taking this chance to do what he can on level 9. About 12 viruses behind, and at this point on level 9, 12 virus is a big deal. He's got about twice as many viruses to see it another way, but he is doing his best and really keeping things competitive here.
Yeah, and you see Frank is working around that misplay that he put in
Oh
columns 5
no,
and
Frank
6.
makes another
Oh, and another missed turn. Oh no. But he's going to have a good recovery, but he covers up that blue on top with a yellow. So now he's going to have a little bit more work. That's going to give Ibar a chance to catch up here. He's 10 viruses back, hoping to try and do something here.
Yep, this could make the difference.
Oh, but watch this chain. That's a beautiful chain there from Frank. Brings him down to 2. He just needs to clear out those blue viruses on the blue pills on the right side, and he'll be able to clear it out, and he's done at a 610.
What a great time. Meanwhile, Ibar having a great game, just has to finish off the two sides here. He is a little bit stuck in the sense that all of his viruses are concentrated in just 3 columns, but for him to be at a 630 and almost done with his level, that's a great time for him. What a great showing.
Yeah, we always say that putting down a time of sub 7 is always a great time in these speed games. And it's no exception here. Ibar is going to have himself a really good time to finish out. He's just going to need one more yellow, and he's going to get it, and he'll be out at a 654.
That's very solid showing.
And considering the differentials between the two players, Ibar definitely played below par.
Oh, I would say, yeah. Yep.
Looking on Ibar's average, his average is about a 720, so he was at least 30 seconds below average on that run.
Wow, that's awesome. But the first game does go to Frank, so he'll have one of the 2 crowns that he needs to advance to the next round. Frank just has to win one more. Meanwhile, Ibar trying to win 3 in a row. Sort of tricky. 2 in a row.
And game 2 to get underway here in 3, 2, 1 pills. And here we go. Frank and Ibar off and running for game number 2. Ibar's got to get this to keep his playoff hopes alive and force a decider.
Yeah, Ibar's board is a little bit scattered. There's it's hard to get color diversity on the board that he's looking at, and that's going to make it tough to be fast. He's going to do the best he can, but that is a little bit of a handicap on this level, I would say.
Again, you notice he did have to deal with a couple of long drops there, and that's not really what he's looking for. He needs quick clears to get right to the next pill and get right back into it. And look, I thought he was going to go for that flat with that double yellow. Didn't go for it. He looks like he's setting things up for the long drops, and there he goes. So he's down to 10 viruses right now. He's got the early lead, looking to take care of things. And looks like there's about 13 viruses left for Frank. Listen, Ibar's got a really good spot. He just needs to take care of that horizontally. He's got it. Gonna need a couple more yellows, and he's gonna get it. He's gonna be out at a 112. What a great start for Ibar. He's already into level 7.
112 is even better than the last round. He's improved in just one game. Oh my goodness.
I think it's got to be that the pressure of having your tournament life at stake is definitely a contributing factor to this. Frank only got one more virus, one more yellow to go. He's going to be out at 138. Already great start here for Ibar, though he is starting to slow down a little bit, but he gets those 3 viruses on the horizontal.
Ibar having several opportunities for very efficient clears with not a lot of fall time. So He's made a lot of progress here on level 7, while Frank was stuck on the end of level 6. He has about a 13 virus lead at this point, which, that's pretty huge at this stage.
It's a very respectable lead. And look at that tuck double that Ibar got on that column 4. That was a great little clear. That brings him down to 9, now down to 8. He's got a very comfortable 15 virus lead. He's closing in on the end of level 7.
He has made a little bit of a mistake dropping the double blue pill down and making a little bit of garbage in the way of clearing the red virus at the bottom right. But let's see, he might not have to clear it in the way he was originally planning, and that's what's going to happen. He's going to clear it out vertically instead of horizontally and get himself out of level 7 at just a 248.
It's a very good time. And
now a 17
right on pace.
Lead. Wow.
Looking very nice. Ibar doing a very good job keeping up that aggression, keeping up the speed. He enters 3 minutes into this game. He's already closing up on the halfway point.
Meanwhile, Franks is a little bit stuck here, just waiting on reds to come in. He's made lots of combos so that as soon as he gets red, he'll be able to clear away almost everything else. Everything's all lined up, but he does need that red to come in, and there it is. Getting it.
He gets a beautiful hero combo. Just needs one more
pill. He'll be out at a 333, but this is a big lead at this point. This is
a very nice lead, but Ibar cannot let up on the gas right now. He's got to keep going. He's got to keep staying aggressive, and you can see the good combos there to keep the pills coming down, keep drilling down. He's just got to keep going. Don't lay up, and he'll be able to force a game 3.
That's definitely the case with players like Frank. You cannot let up.
Let's see another great combo here from Frank to bring them. He's starting to slowly chip away at the lead. Ibar now down to 4 viruses. Gonna have a little trouble with those blues.
The blue is in good shape, I would say.
Yeah, he's got it opened up now. Oh, he's got it set up for a double beautifully. Just needs the right blue piece to hit. He's got it. There it goes. And then one more red will put him into level 9. And he's in at a 431.
This is insane. This is so good.
Yeah, Ibar has been going lightning quick on this second game.
You love to see it.
You absolutely do.
Now, Frank is in an interesting spot. He's sort of set things up so that what he wants to happen is to clear the yellow on the left horizontally, but he doesn't have his skyhooks in place yet. Looks like he's getting those put in place now, and that'll help get that out of the way. As soon as he gets
going for a horizontal, there it goes.
He'll be out of level 8.
And a 514.
But at about a 45 second difference.
He's about 12 viruses behind. Things are starting to slow down a little bit for Ibar. He doesn't really have much room for yellows at this point. It's a red-blue top line.
He also has a very long distance fall in column 3 there that he's trying to work around.
Yeah, and that's not really something you want to have when you've got the lead right now. You don't want those slowdowns to give your opponent a chance to kill a couple of pills and get back into the game. And you can see that right now. Frank has already got back into the game.
Oh my goodness, 2 virus. What a recovery.
That slowdown has given Frank the opportunity he needs to catch up. He's now tied it. It's a good horizontal clear from Ibar. Looks like he's going for the horizontal play. That's probably the best thing to do. But he also needs to make sure not to go for any long drops. He's down to 10, down to 9. Frank is down to 10. He's down to 8, down to 6 with that combo. Frank has now taken the lead. He's up by 5. Looking for some good pieces to pop in. It's blues and it's reds. He's got to get a couple more yellows to knock it away. Ibar having a little bit of trouble.
And
2 more yellows for Frank will do it. There they are. And he's out at 651.
At the last second, Frank brings it back. for his second win out of this best of 3. So he will be advancing to the next round.